Hello, bleeding hearts and bloodlies, and welcome back to Thursday Fright Throwback. It's still Halloween, and we're still playing computer video games. And last week, to kick this thing off, we played Jack Brothers, a premiere horror game. Ooh, spooky. Spooky, scary skeletons. Anyway, now we're going to play, one of these things. Oh no! It's that game what James Rolfe started his career on by saying that it fucking sucks. I actually like this game. I liked it. I like it. I had this game as a child. I purchased it at a Nova Scotia flea market in 1995. I don't know. It was like I was like a couple bucks and it looked cool. And back then, I didn't know no Castlevania shit. Even though it's called Castlevania 2, somehow we didn't parse that, me and my siblings, and we would just call it Simon's Quest. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm playing Simon's Quest. It's a cool little video game, Simon's Quest. And then, people are still going to... I'm going to play blank using the Virtual Boy goggles. Challenges. I mean, is that even going to work? Is that thing even going to work with anything that isn't... the Virtual Boy emulator on Switch Online? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, Castlevania 2, everyone calls it Bah, Bah, Black Sheep, Bah, Bah. It's not like the other Castlevanias, Bah. You kneel and a fucking tornado appears, Bah. I think it's neat. I think it's a pretty neat little game. I've always had a fondness for it. So... play down with the Virtual Boy visual filter. That's a good game. That is a good game. You're goddamn right. That's a good game. Anyway, let's play some Castlevania 2. Ooh. This is actually a banger, though. It's a little... I don't know. It's only just... Actually, this is the stupidest fact I know. But in the Captain N cartoon that they made... that was a real quality piece of Saturday morning cartoon entertainment. Oh my God. This was Simon Belmont's theme, but a bastardized version of it. And Simon Belmont was like this vain motherfucker. It's like, I'm the greatest hound in the world. I'm so handsome, so you do my bidding. Shit like that. I love when you press start that it's gonna fade out. Anyway, here we are. First thing to do in this town is buy a white crystal. Well, no, it's bullshit. Those are which Simon's Quest now is family and recently just channel game. Yeah, that's the main problem I have with most of them. And remakes of that ilk of games like this that have a slightly controversial opinion. This is a banger town game. Yes, you're right, Joe. But yeah, the problem with those is that they go with the prescriptive game design. Instead of going, oh, I really like this game, but it's rough around the edges. Maybe we should, update and modernize it so it plays a little smoothly. They're just like, no, this game's fucking broken! I need to bash it into this round hole and make it like all the fucking rest! They treat it as a thing that needs to be fixed, not a thing that they're remaking out of love. They're remaking it out of hate. And I don't vibe with that. Enjoy the end 2 hours noise substitute for send to your own images. Yeah. I got a little more time for Return of Samus. It's the same sort of thing, but it does add its flair. And that being said, everything Return of Samus does, Metroid Dread does twice as good with that same sort of style. You're gonna be very mature about me going through the forest and looking wolf down. Hey! Hey! Yeah, I mean... only 18 minutes. Return of Samus is the original, Samus Returns is the remake. Right, okay. It's... confusing terminology. But Metroid 2 is a game that rules. And you see the same thing happen with Metroid 1 as well. Oh no! There's a text box telling me that it's dark, and I have now stopped the game for 5 seconds. Ah! 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 My short attention span has gone haywire! What a horrible night, diabetes. I share with you. Yeah, there was a good video about this kind of thing the other day. Like, Metroid Zero Mission is a great fucking game. Is it a replacement for, Metroid 1 on Nintendo? No! It's doing its own weird, silly thing. Alright, I almost got my 50 hearts for this thing. Is there a good night to have a curse? I don't think so. It's a weird short Nintendo posted with the baby. They just wanted to make a little Pixar short. Or something. I don't know. You'd think they'd save it for the opening of the Mario movie. The baby! No! Okay. That seems bizarre. I mean, let's go fight the zombies in the town. Which I always thought were witches as a kid. I mean, they're kind of green and they got dresses. Well, they're supposed to be rags, but, you know. Kind of remind me of stereotypical, like, Halloween witches, you know? Like, and Mike, I'm gonna trust you to be normal on this. Kind of like the Wicked Witch of the West. I feel how long this lasts. I think we're near the end of it now. What an excellent night to have a stream. Well, yes. Hello. Welcome. Glad to have you. Man, nights lasts a lot longer than I remembered. I say, as it just ends. Oh no, I had to wait 5 seconds. My attention span is short and my immersion is ruined. Jinxed myself out of the Equinox. Funny. Anyway, we're ready to go after the first Banshee. To be fair, I think James Rolfe actually does have AD. And that explains a lot of why he would have that specific complaint. When you think about it. And I don't mean that in a disparaging way. I'm just like, oh, okay. That actually explains a great deal. Banger alert, yeah. Bloody tears. That shit rules! Let's fucking go. I despise Castlevania birds. Don't we all? This is something I find utterly bonkers. There are people in the year 25 who rather sit down and play lost levels, calling that Mario 2, call the one we gotta hack. That's bananas. They're fucking bananas, Mike. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. That's the best decision Nintendo could have made in 1988. Was reskinning Doki Doki Panic instead of the Lost levels. This is also a banger. I think for like the best ending, you're supposed to stay in this castle and like grind up 255 hearts or some shit because the timer doesn't advance. Ooh, we leveled up. Isn't that neat? Lost levels are so hard they have to give you a save point after every stage. That's only in the All-Stars version. If you're on Famicom, you're shit out of luck. Fan remake of the original Castlevania? I don't remember this offhand, Mike. I mean, Castlevania 1's been remade so many times. It's the OG Castlevania 2, you betcha. Oh, there's a hint down there. Yes, to go get that. 120 hearts. Oh, we got plenty to go buy that oak stake and shoot an orb and do a thing. Wow. So on the stream you said which Castlevania you got like this instead of what to do with the rest of the series. It might have been something I said. I mean, I like this game enough that I might have said that. Castlevania revamped. Hey, you'll have to send that to me later, Mike, so I can be reminded of it. Let's invest in an oak stake. That would have been bad. I'm loving the bass on this track, or at least at the drums, I'm not sure. I still have an oak tree. A what? I have no idea. Anyway, we now possess Dracula's rib. Mabel. That makes more sense for a Canadian. Is this one fake? No. Somehow that's one fake. Anyway, we can go down here. Get me up here. Quantum Leap was a good show. Yes! It very much was. This is a vibrant feature from Castlevania 2, the music. Alright, the third thing here. Whoa, okay. Don't go jumping. That one, oh! Whew, that was close. Yep. It's got Dracula. Yeah. He didn't show up in the remake. It's a shame. It's got Dracula. Blood Moon! I'm gonna assume you never played a vampire. Actually, about that, in Season 5, he did indeed play a vampire. That happened. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Yep, I got the first thing, so... I think I go down. I think I go back around again. You play Vampire in Quantum Leap. Yep, Blood Moon. That's the name of the episode. You think the episode specifically because his name rhymes with Dracula? They might have. I don't know. Season 5 is a wild fucking season. Oh god, yeah. Let me list to you some of the things that it actually did in Season 5. So for context, to remind you, this is a show that ostensibly is about just, you know, time traveling back into ordinary people's lives and making them better. You can never see Scott Bakula as a bad guy? Well, you'll find it very funny when I tell you the first episode of that season. I don't know. You might. Do I want a dagger? I don't think I want a dagger. So keep that. I mean, the show always be mentioned because Abraham Lincoln cosplay. Really? Okay. But remember, ordinary people, ordinary lives. That was the remake of the show. Anyway, so the season 5 opener, he leaps into Lee Harvey Oswald, and it's an entire thing about the Kennedy assassination. Because the creator of the show actually briefly met Lee Harvey Oswald in the army, and Lee Harvey Oswald was a little shit. And then later, when it happened, he's watching that TV and he's like, "Oh, Lee Harvey Oswald." And it's like, "Oh, shit! I remember that guy." Yeah. He leaps into the agent and jumped on the car after the shooting in the end. Yeah, that's how that ends. And the second reason that episode was made is because the movie JFK came out, and the creator of the show was like, "What? No, that's bullshit! That's fucking bullshit!" We got the wimpiest actors. Seeing him on TV was probably like the mid-credit scene in Trap. I ain't ever talking to anybody at work again! Oh, shit. Okay, so Lee Harvey Oswald leap. Spoilers, he doesn't prevent the assassination, but here's the thing they do for well, now I have to grind that arcs until I can get 150 to get to the thing. Or maybe I'll just go to the next town. I don't know. They don't actually prevent the assassination, but they do this neat little trick where they're like, where they make the original history in the Quantum Leap world slightly worse so that he can change it for the better to make it our history. So what he actually ends up preventing is, in the original history of Quantum Leap World, Jackie Kennedy got shot too, but as you said, he gets leaped into the FBI, the Secret Service agent, and he's able to save her. Anyway, Mike, if you're here, you remind me of anything I missed in these weird episodes. Bats, yes. Bats. The next weird one I remember off the top of my head is, aliens. He's this old guy in New Mexico who thinks aliens are real. And at the end, he gets abducted by the aliens. And he leaps out just as the old man is abducted by the aliens. He quantum leaped in the aliens. Not on television, but in the comic book. But that's a story for another time. Oh, Jesus, I'm getting very much. At least eyeballs. And then there's... He jumped into someone who inspired Stephen King one episode because he had a spooky dream while unconscious. You're burying the lead a bit where in the spooky dream his holographic helper, Dean Stockwell, was the fucking devil! And that's not even season 5, that's a season 3, so... There's no way I'm getting down here. It was okay because it was a dream. So anyway, another wild element introduced in Season 5 are the Evil Leapers. Where you know how he's leaping through time to make things better? Well, there's evil people who leap through time to make problems for everyone. And there's an entire trilogy out of these people. And we don't really learn where they come from or why they do what they do. But by God, they're there. And they cause problems and he fixes them. And it's real weird. People really love it because, you know, they love when lore gets added to shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, thank God. Remember when there was one who accidentally staying in the prison in Vietnam, so he gets replaced with a British guy for a bit? No. Well, you're remembering two things at once. He did, in his backstory, he was a POW. But there's an episode where, like, Sam leaps into young Al, and he's accused of a murder, and, like, the timelines are changing to be like, oh, there's a 100% chance that Al is committed, is found guilty and executed, and that immediately changes things. So that instead of Dean Stockwell ever existing, his holographic helper is Roddy McDowell. So, yeah, that's the thing that happens. And then there's a leap where he leaps into someone from his own bloodline, and makes sure he exists. Yeah, that's the Civil War leap, because there's a rule where you can't leap. You can only leap within your own lifetime, which is there because the creators didn't want to do like period pieces and shit. But they made an exception in Season 5 when they did a random Civil War leap. And then there's the episode where he leaps into Dr. Ruth, the actual sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Westheimer, leaps into her. Let's probably change it. Get a better whap. I think he was dressed like a, I don't know, one of the Civil War sides. The good Civil War side, I think. The North? The Northern Civil War uniform? I don't know. I'm not American, so I don't know. Right after Dr. Ruth is the aforementioned leaping into a fucking vampire. Then there's one where he has to deal with Marilyn Monroe and... yeah, I did watch the new seasons. I liked the new show. It was pretty neat. So he leaves to help Marilyn Monroe, and again, it's like the JFK one. Yeah, I dug him. I dig it. It's fine. It's fine. You know. It's a shame it didn't go on for more. It had potential, but it was fine. It went with more of a story arc, like mystery box style of thing instead of just an anthology. Which kind of rubs some people the wrong way, but you know, that's kind of how TV is. Do I go down or do I go up? I think I go up. He did not want to come back here with it, no. Anyway, what other weird leaps were there in Season 5? Okay. We did Marilyn Monroe, and then the penultimate one, he just leaps into Elvis. It's just Elvis. It's just fucking Elvis. That weird. He met Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, that was one of the last Season 5s. He met Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. You buy some garlic. I don't have enough money for garlic. How will my pastas be fragrant and flavorful now? I don't know why every room has to do this thing now at some point. Oh, it's an empty place. Nope, there's a secret in the floor. What does this person have? Excuse Elvis, excuse that's impressive pelvis, Wesley. Oh yeah, yeah, the random baseball leap that's just like there because to pass the time, yeah. To fill it out as a TV movie. Yeah. I remember they did a full episode about baseball in season 4. It's fine. Oh yeah, I want to come up here and trade my white crystal for the blue crystal, I think. Do you have a clue? Clues to Dracula's riddle are in the Varos woods. Are they really? I don't know if they are. My favorite episode is when one becomes to life and kills the bad guy at the end. Oh yeah, well, that's in season 4, but that did happen. Now, my favorite episode is what the hell's my favorite episode? The last one, because it's really good, or maybe the Manuel La Mancha one. That's a really good one. Laurel will protect you from the poison marshes. There, that's a good clue. The dead river waits to be free from the curse. What the fuck does that mean? To restore your life, shout in front of the church. What, I don't know what that means. Alright, now we got our blue crystal, and now we can do one of those funny little things where you kneel in a place and the entrance appears. Ooh. What sense does that make? Oh, it's a horrible night to have a choice. Downstairs, please, Simon. Now is the second palace? Is it annoying that there's no Quantum Leap 2D platform for the NES? Not really. I mean, I don't know how you would make that a computer video game, to be honest with you, but... Badly. Everything else vaguely copied the time got one. Honestly, if they were gonna make a platformer for it, they'd make like a Super Nintendo game, because Quantum Leap started in like '89. They might have cranked out like a late era NES game / early era NES one. Maybe Genesis. For every good time game, there's 5 battles. Oh, here we are. We got our blue crystal equipped. Let's just kneel down. So I'm sure what you're doing there is you're using the magic to, like, drain the lake. It just kind of looks like you pass through the water and it doesn't kill you this time. Ways to go through. Yeah, I think the entire top half of this is just to fake you out. Blue? Whoa! Let's make sure there's... Ah. Destroy the curse with Dracula's heart. I don't know if I can fall down and live. I'm not taking my chances. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to fall down those and live, huh? What's your favorite apple? You said the green ones. That's a valid answer. Also, someone said it would check your email. Email or Gmail? I mean, all Gmail is email, but not all email is Gmail. I can remember when Gmail was like a premium thing that you had to like sign up for and shit. Like, ooh, oh, you need to get a special invite to use Google Mail, and now it's like because Google shit is so enmeshed into our lives. This is in like 2005. Yeah, that's about the period. Watch out, folks, we got an intellectual over here. Oh, these chicks are finicky. I say, nailing them. Oh, another clue. Garlic in the graveyard summons a stranger. Ooh. There's a clue for you, Jack. To throw the holy water at the moment. Oh, there we are, our second orb. So now we possess Dracula's heart. We got the rib on now, which you can use as a shield, which is really funny. Just imagine Simon Belmont holding like a giant rack of ribs. I got enough to buy some of that garlic to go to the graveyard and summon the stranger if I want. Did I ever finish my review of every Red Dwarf episode? No, because I've never seen a single Red Dwarf episode, so it would be very difficult for me to start to finish what I haven't started. I should see a Red Dwarf. Hey. Me watching British sci-fi? What an outlandish. Everyone ditched the laugh track. Oh my. now I gotta ride these funny little friends. I'm very glad that it didn't do the day to night thing while I was trying to do that precision platform. So that was nice of the video game. I'm gonna go back in town, see if I can get some of that garlic. I can buy some laurels as well. Resident said, blind to punch you. Get them quotes, yeah. Get them quotes. Wow, now that's perfect timing. Walk to the town and the thing opens up. Two whole cloves of garlic. I think this is the Dracula's eyeball clue. Changing the bulb. I think I've used the garlic in the little graveyard over on this screen. I'll get something, so we'll try that. There we go. I'll give you this silver knife to save your neck. There we go. You get a knife for free. May have something else to shoot. One whole heart. Now we gotta backtrack all the way to the start of the computer video game. Or get knocked back into an entire whole other screen. That's something that could happen too. The what? What? How did we end up on this tangent? Oh, I think there's a secret down there. Yeah, there's one. Replenish Earth. Kneel by the lake. Oh, hey, look at that! It's the clue for the thing that we did. We were indeed talking about Red Dwarf. Actually, I'm just gonna pause here. I need to take 5 and do a thing, but nothing to worry about. I should be back in 5, so we'll see you then. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna be able to hear the good music. What you think? You might. Let me see what happens when I mute. So back in a bit. Alright. Have to deal with that. Let's see if we can enjoy another bit of gaming. Oh no, it's a horrible night to have a curse. How terrible. How horrific. Slow and draw there. That's okay. Alright, so we're back on like the first monster screen. Which means you get to deal with the Wolfmen again. And I get to deal with this shit. Okay, nope. Damn. Oh, here's the ferryman. The whole reason we got the heart is so I can do this. Let me show you the way. And so he did. He showed us the way. The way to the thing. The way to mansion number 3. Which I do not remember the layout of, but I'm gonna try and solve anyway. My god. I don't think we go through there. Is there anything up here? I don't think there is. Not even a clue down there. These blobs are from hell. Hell blobs! Mucus from Satan's infernal butthole. Oh god. That's a wonderful mental image. It just might. It just might. disrespect to Satan. Yes. Am I taking an L here? I don't know. Yes, I am. Well, that's the first death. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, just respawn me right there. Yes, the guy's just about to... Wait for a soul with a red crystal on Deborah Cliff. Ooh. That might be a clue about the infamous thing. The filters don't like it. I bet they don't. Hell! Stuck on the stairs. I got supremely lucky that it didn't decide to, That's bad. Oh no, look out everybody, it's the Grim Reaper! Oh, he's coming for me, he's coming for me, he's... Oh, okay. Oh, you're not possessed. I don't even know what that part does for us. Oh, I'm sure the card said it. Just throw some knives at death. Wow! Okay. Didn't like that. Hey, what am I doing? Okay, well I don't have any hearts now, so... I should be just locking this idiot down. Oh, you need hearts for that shit too. Oh, okay. That's what this room's for, I guess. I may be the only person in history to ever have actual problems with this boss. That's an historic first. I don't know how many I need. I'll lock them down. Let's try that, man. Fun. There we go. I now possess the golden knife. You see how they can spell possess right there? Like they didn't before? Here I was thinking you had to go all fancy, forgetting the basic rule of the game. You can stun block motherfuckers. But, you know, gold. Yeah. Gold. I did lose quite a few hearts to that mistake, but it is what it is. They're all fungible. Here, I forget. These blocks. I remember these blocks confused James Rolfe, but like, I figured these little fuckers out when I was young. You gotta jump when they're going up. That gives you the height to make these jumps. There's the Castlevania birds and the mummy from Season 4 of Quantum Leap. And Medusa heads. Now we're getting like real Castlevania shit. I'll give you a diamond! Diamonds. This kind of ricochets like this. Oh, damn. Hopefully I respawn right where I was. I do, so I can get away from them Castlevania birds. Anyway, when you don't talk to this boat guy with the heart equipped, it leads to one of my favorite lines from the game. I love this. Sure, I'll take you to a good place. Heh! 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 It's just like, yeah, fuck you. So now he's taking us to this town, which, to be honest with you, I don't remember what's in this town. There's a crystal guy. I think we can get our red crystal. Yes, red crystal here. Go ahead. Red crystal. Let's keep going. Laurels. I don't need the laurels. Wow, I wanted to throw holy water. Oops, I forgot the fuckers. There's not even anything back there. Oh well. Well, now I have them for a rainy day, you know? What's 50 hearts when you really think about it? Get a silk bag from the graveyard duck to live longer. The graveyard duck? What the fuck does that mean? We can go down here, but I don't want to go down here. I want to go up there. Welcome to church, Neil. Also, Nintendo's usually litigious about this sort of thing. Oh, great. Well, whatever was in here, I don't know what it is because now I had to sit here and fight Zambinos for 35 million years. On the bright side, if there is a whip upgrade in this town, I might have enough to buy it. After all this is done, if they ever drop any hearts. Now, as cryptic and messy as it is, I still kind of like this game. You know, for all the crypticness, at least it was an interesting little thought experiment. Or theory, or what have you. Just philosophical musing on video games. So the tornado puzzle in this game, where you gotta kneel in front of a cliff with a red crystal equipped to advance the game. People call it bullshit. They say it's cryptic nonsense. It might be. It might be. But also consider that it was featured prominently in that very first AVGN episode. And something like 12 or 13 million people have watched it. If 12 or 13 million people know that the answer to the clue is kneel in front of this cliff with a red crystal cliff, can you call the clue cryptic bullshitting due to the outside paratext? It's interesting to think about. I'm a little biased because I just like to think of it. And also, you know, I should mention up front that not long after I bought this game, my sister bought me a book from the used bookstore. It was called How to Win at Nintendo Games 3. And it was a paperback giving walkthroughs of Nintendo games. And one of them was Simon's Quest here, so yeah. I had that in my bag. Even with the hit book, I didn't actually beat the game. The funny thing is my brother's the first one who beat the game. And my brother is not a gamer by any sense of the imagination. Very rarely, very occasionally did he play a computer video game, and yet he managed to defeat Simon's Quest. It was actually a point of contention. I remember, like, some years ago, he was visiting me with his wife and child, and showing his child, who's very, he's either late Gen Z or very early Gen Alpha. I don't know the dates, but I wanted to be shown NES and how the hell that thing works. And my brother was like, show him Simon's Quest. I defeated Simon's Quest, didn't I? Yes, you did. I only got 100 parts out of that shit, so come on. Do you have a cool whip? No, it's just garlic. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank God. It was just garlic. I was worried it was a whip upgrade. No. I think I can get the silk bag from the next screen or two. And that might be the last time I actually need garlic. Maybe the whip's like over here, huh? There's something up here. Oh wait, no, there's nothing up here. It's just, those are weird enemies, the blacked out things, the ghouls. Yes. Yeah, use the fire. Oh my God. The blood came in hot. I'll give you a silk bag. There he is, the graveyard duck, everybody. That's him. Graveyard duck. He's right there. I don't know why they call him the graveyard duck, but he's there. My God! Didn't bring any bread for the graveyard duck. Isn't that bad? I'm thinking of it. What animal slash food am I thinking of as a bird where if you feed them bread, they blow up. Or it might not be bread, it might be another food. I don't know. There's something you're not supposed to feed some avian creature. This one. Ducks. Okay, yeah. It's bad to give ducks bread. Thank you, Pancho. Welcome. They don't explode, they just... What? Then what the hell am I thinking of? Okay, that's fucked up. These slimes, it's nighttime and they take one hit. But the slimes down there... Oh. Activated the Laurel. Okay, oh, we're in another town. Okay. I knew this game from Nintendo Power long before Jeans Roll. I knew it from buying it at the Nova Scotia Flea Market in 1995, long before Jeans Roll. So. This is like one of the first Nintendo Power games. So. Oh, thank God, that level up couldn't have come at a better time. If there's a whip upgrade in this town, it costs 207. That's kind of working. I gotta tell you, I mentioned that book, the paperback, How to Win That Nintendo Quiz, which was just plain text. And this was back in 1990 something. Well, the book came out in like 1990, 1989, somewhere around there. But, this is pre-internet, so I didn't know what any of the goddamn games in this book looked like. I knew what Castlevania 2 looked like. You read about shit like Monster Party and Mega Man 2, and there's a line that sticks with me because I was a dumb child and took it literal. It's a tip for there's a chapter on the Fist of the North Star, which is mid. It's like that tip for the final boss is, don't let him kick you. He's got a kick that'll knock you into another Nintendo cartridge if it connects. I took that literally. I just imagined like a guy getting kicked and like, woof! Now you're in Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. Wow. That's very silly. That was a very silly challenge. Oh, thank God they just opened one of these up for once. Morning Star, Byron? Yes, indeed. Now you're cool. Hell yeah. say? Believe in magic, and you'll be saved. Okay. That's just gonna take us back down to the so let's see what's up further. They built the town's really weird now. It's like all these stairwells up and up. It gives me a sense of scale, at least. Is there even anything up here? Dig up the 4th grave in the cemetery for a diamond. What? That's not how I got a diamond. Okay, that's one of those liar clues. A man living in darkness can give your whip power. Yes. Yeah, some of the clues in this game are fake, which... Without any way to tell, and, you know, just assuming I'm fake, you're supposed to trust clues because this is Nintendo. It's a bit of a leap to go, oh, this clue was just bullshit. What a weirdo game. I love this clue. Don't look into the Death Star or you will die. I don't know what the fuck that means or what it meant in Japanese, but you know, it's evocative considering. I think all that is going upward. I believe we're coming up on the tornado sequence. That's always fun. Ooh, let me wait for it. Yep, here it is, kids! Call that 1-900 number and get Nintendo Power counselors to figure it out for you. These poor bastards. They're sitting there playing, I don't know, Kid Icarus or something, or I don't know, whatever the newest game is, to like know everything about it. While they're on the phone saying, okay, so when you're in the 8th palace, you're going to want to go left, right, left, right. And they're multitasking and they're getting paid fucking minimum wage for it. Anyway. Is it not here? Closer? Oh, it's gonna be finicky. Yeah, it's gonna be finicky. That's an Elysian Tail rift on this one. That's cute. Alright, 4th mansion? Question mark. Jeez, even with the morning star, this is still... is this a fake wall? Too sweet dippy it is. There's some... Maybe I'm thinking of the 5th mansion. Some dumb bullshit I'm doing. Yeah, I gotta get in there. Somehow. Like the orb's down here, but I gotta get up there. This isn't a... Okay, good. thought I had that. And I misjudged by one where the invisible block was until What the hell are those? What are these supposed to be? Meatballs? Boulders that come down and fall on my head and be like, ah, fuck you? That's weird shit. There's probably a clue or something down there. Ah ha ha! Jump through the wall, baby! Oh yeah, that was some real fair gaming right there, honey. Yeah. Love to that. I was gonna say, that's not gonna work. What are you talking about? Here. This feels like I'm out of bounds. Got enough ice for it. That Nintendo slow down a little here. There's only like 2 guys on screen. That's 4 out of 5. So that's something. Like a little bit of fucking around left that side to get over to mansion number 5, and then we go back the way we came, like this way, maybe? I think that's the case. Let's see. If I end up in the big blue room, I know I'm in the right. Okay. Do you want me to do this again? Ah, now I know we're on like the right track. Shit. Can I make it to the guy from here? I might have to go around the other way. And of course it's not. I think I can get the best whip if I go in here. I think. What? Oh, God. Don't scare me like that. I'll give your morning star power to burn away. So now we got the flame whip. That's the best whip in the game, baby. The blocks are freaking the fuck out. Castlevania 2 cannot handle this power. Now I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I think I want to go up. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Whoop. Get them little bastards out. Actually, a little bit of the precision platforming on the go here. I'm not making that up. Sure, none of these are fake. Alright. I think Mansion 5 is up here. I think. I'm not sure. It's a funny thing. I've got, like, the early game pretty much mapped to memory, but, once we get to shit like this, in the back half, I'm like, where'd you go again? Because I've seen those early bits a million times from playing as a child. So I've only seen the later bits, you know, defeating the computer video game. Good job, man. Wait, is nothing up here? Is it? Where is it? There must be a path up this way. Sure. Well, what's the fucking purpose of coming up here then? Okay, we're in this area now. There really was no purpose of going up there. Just wasting my fucking time. See, that tells you how much I remember the back half of this game. I really remember that. I guess we're going this way to get to Mansion 5. Because I know you go to the right to get to Dracula's palace. I think that was a weird quirk where, like, that guy was spawned at night, so he still has his nighttime health, for lack of a better term. This is gonna suck. Oh, I have no chance of making this now, huh? Unless it starts me in the middle of the swamp. Let's try straight walk. Oh, that did it. Alright, Mansion 5, Mansion 5, Mansion 5. I got no hearts, but, you know, I should be able to grind up 50 here easy. There's a free laurel service here too. I do not remember what way to go, man. Oh, in this fucking mansion. They call them mansions. Very evocative name for a lair mansion. Well, I haven't got it. Where am I? What am I saying? I'm just gonna put this sort of thing in. Discover shit as I discover. That's one way to go. Oh, we found the steak lady already. That's good. So-and-so skeletons to fucking drop some hearts for me. Yes, now! Oh, that's a steak, s'il vous plaît. So we can get going with this. God, heaven. How much holy waters can one enemy take in really? There, go. God. Oh, there's Camilla, the evil lady. Maybe not possess Dracula's nail, which I don't know half these items do. Being honest, I only have 12 hearts. That's not good. That's not good. This bounce. Are you ever gonna stop doing that? And now we have the Magic Cross. Once again, I don't even know what this fucking item does, but we have it. So now all that's left to do is walk over to Dracula Castle and do the thing, and jump into a pit and die. It does magic. Sure do. Sure do be doing magic. Oh yeah, you can just refill your laurels. Just free laurels. It's free real estate. As soon as I got that silk bag, I think we had a lot. Maybe we had 8. 8's the max, okay. You wouldn't even follow this. I think this is back the way we came. Yeah. Screen kind of needs to catch up. Now we walk this way. They're minimal fuss. I really can't believe they built the entire upper half of this this stage, this screen, and it's for fucking nothing? That's gonzo wild to me. Now it's just walking to the end of the fucking game. What the fuck are those? Oh great. And the end has to be night. Of course it has to be night. Oh god, walk up right? Oh, oh Jesus. Oh, oh god. So I don't think these towns have anything noteworthy. One of them might be like the last point of the wheel. Yeah, like right there. But I don't care to go through another day-night cycle just to do that. And then there's like a cursed town, which is so close to Castlevania that Dracula's curse has affected it. It's like a creepy ghost town, and people are fucking weird about it. I think we go down here. Because one of these ways is just a dead-end hellscape. I think you go down. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out soon. Yep. Keep the laurel there. There's just traditional-ass Castlevania birds here. So this is like Cursed Helltown. It's like, oh, everyone's evil. And I think this is a town where one of the NPCs is just like, let's live here together! Well, here it is, kids. The entranceway to Castlevania. Woo. Which is looking a lot different than it was in Game 1, but that's besides the point. So the final dungeon is all atmosphere. It's just the ruins of the castle that crumbled last game, and you just walk through and throw some shit out. I love this track. I know James Earl's going with this. It's like, well, why isn't the final dungeon? You know, again, I counter atmosphere, which, you know, I guess, granted, you could probably have atmosphere and have an actual like final level, but they were going. I guess they were going for a different vibe here. I don't know. Here it is, the final battle with Dracula. And basically, throw the fire at him over and over. That is what you have to do in order to survive. And he's dead! We win! I don't know what ending we got. Probably the worst ending because we fucked around too much. GG! Thank you, Polly! That was mildly anticlimactic. Just a bit. Just a bit. You could fire stun locking. Also, this text is taking its sweet fucking time. And a little conversation between Simon and Dracula has concluded. Simon, okay, yeah, this is a bad ending because I took Because you die. Because I took too many days. You can't take too many days, which I don't think I've ever actually gotten the best ending in this. Because you really gotta hunker down and know what you're doing, and like zip through, like zoom. And I think the best strat is to park yourself in the mansion and grind yourself up to like 200 hearts without dying. So that when you come out again, you'd be like, "Noom! I'm going to the town. I'm gonna buy the thing, and I instantly have enough money for it." So that's one way to do it. I've never done it, but you know, this is still a fun little game. I like it. I know a lot of other people don't, but I'm glad to be a contributor. A good replay for Spooky Thursday. You know, this is actually the very first game I did for the Monday Night Fresno. I started like 2 years ago, but yeah. Anyway, that's Castlevania 2. And that's it for Thursday Night Throwback. We'll see you again on Monday for something. I'm not sure if we're going to go with the themed week. We might save the themed week for the final week, because Halloween falls on a Thursday, so we're actually playing on Halloween. Ooh, spooky. So if you're not going to a party where you're dressing up as a witch and drinking lots of I don't know what the Halloween vodka, I don't know what the Halloween alcoholic beverages are. Pumpkin something, I don't know. But if you're around, we'll be playing something. So until then, all that remains to be said is hard apple cider. Yeah, that's not what remains to be said, but hard apple cider, that's a good answer. Anyway, the thing I was about to say is thank you very much for watching, and if you're watching a highlight, thank you very much for watching that highlight, and I hope you enjoy whatever it is you watch next